Medicaid funding cuts are affecting a major Kentucky resource for kids with special needs. Political reporter Isaiah Kim Martinez explains what's on the line.
He loves letters, he loves numbers, he loves colors, and they started to put that in his therapy every day.
Allie Ogden of Louisville has watched her son Eldon shine during his time at Kids Center for Pediatric Therapies.
He started to take off so much and see just a different child. He's happier.
The 5-year-old has autism and is largely non-speaking. The family had a hard time finding the right fit for specialized care until they discovered this nonprofit along Eastern Parkway.
For so long in my life, I didn't think, I could help my son, and then coming here and finding out that I just needed more tools and somebody that can provide that.
The Ogdens are one of about 1,200 families the Kids Center serves, providing essential medical therapies for kids with special needs. The concern now is that number could shrink.
With the cuts that we have right now, 2 rounds of cuts, it's going to make it very much more difficult for us to go forward.
According to CEO Phil Marshall, the center is bracing for a 10% total reduction to their Medicaid reimbursement rate from the state. He says most of their families are covered by Medicaid.
That's going to affect 40 to 50 families that have already been on a wait list to get that care that can help them reach their full potential. And probably about 4,000 visits per year is what we're going to be out with that cut.
In early June, Kentucky's Department for Medicaid Services sent a letter to providers. Its commissioner blamed state lawmakers for not budgeting enough money to maintain the Medicaid program at its current level, echoing concerns from Governor Andy Beshear.
The supermajority said, well, we need to slow the growth of the costs of Medicaid. Well, that's what they've caused. That's why providers are getting this. If we don't have the money to pay for the full services, we have to pay less for those full services.
But Republicans like Auditor Allison Ball have accused the Beshear administration of poor management of Medicaid dollars and wasteful spending, arguing they're losing out on savings.
And I want to make sure that there's efforts being taken to address those high error rates, because those are dollars that I would think would be useful in situations like this.
Regardless, Marshall tells me he's hoping for a conversation with both the governor's office and the legislature. Isaiah Kim Martinez, WHAS 11, on your side.
In this budget year, Kentucky lawmakers did set aside nearly $300 million in extra Medicaid money that could be allocated in 2027. The condition is that the Beshear administration would need to appropriately identify the need for it.